Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So here a couple weeks ago, I put out an invitation to participate in a collaboration with me. And the collaboration, you were supposed to make over for spring an area in your home or on your property. The sky was the limit. I just asked that you try to keep it at $50 and under. So I decided for my part, for my video for this collaboration, that I was going to make over the porch that I'm actually sitting on right now. Sorry if you hear the rooster, that was Foghorn Leghorn. And I will promise you probably that him and the other rooster, BB, will probably make all kinds of noise entrances and distractions in this video. But in porch, I decided to use it because this porch has been such an eyesore for me. When you drive to our backyard, this is definitely an area that you see, and I have just been so embarrassed by it because it kind of started to become a catch-all. I knew that this was something I wanted to do, and putting this collaboration together kind of forced me into not procrastinating and getting it done. So I would love it if you would become a part of my YouTube family by hitting that subscribe button. Make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up if you like to see before and after makeovers, especially makeovers on a budget. Also, make sure you guys check out the description box. We will have a playlist linked there to where you can watch all the other participants in this spring makeover collaboration. I cannot wait to see what everybody else has come up with. I'm not sure how many people will be involved in it, but I look forward to those that did participate. So, all right guys, let's go. All right guys, so this is the area that I am going to be making over in the collaboration video that I'm hosting. This is such an ugly eyesore here on our property. It is a pie-shaped porch, and this area is where we have our schoolroom and also what will soon become kind of like my craft room, but more craft storage, if you will. This side in here just leads back to other areas in our barn. We eventually are going to be taking off this whole entire section and opening it up and making just a really long like covered porch. This was kind of like an add-on to the original. I say original, but I don't think this barn definitely does not date back to when our house was built, but the original structure that they originally built, they put so many different lean-tos, and that's why it's kind of a little hodgepodgey. I have a lot of plans in order to beautify it, and making this full thing a porch is definitely one of them, but we're not there yet. So this is what I have to work with. So coming in at under $50 is probably going to be a bit of a challenge for me. I do not plan on doing any kind of painting. We will eventually, I do want to eventually get our whole entire barn painted. There is our chicken coop and our chicken run. So like I said, you can see it's a little hodgepodgey. It's got some potential, but she's a work in progress for sure. I just wanted to kind of show you a before. And this is what I'm working with. You can see there are cords and wires everywhere. These are old cable cords, and this is how we have our camper plugged in. It's just a hodgepodge. I don't know who did this, but they did some crazy stuff. This is a brand new heating and air conditioning pack that we have for our classroom. I'm not sure if my husband has the cover for it, but if not, I'm gonna have to have him order that, but that will not be included in the $50 makeover, you know, budget or whatever, just because that's something that's over and above. Unfortunately, the people previous had one of those over here at one time as well, but unfortunately they took it with them and then they just slapped up a piece of wood to cover up the hole. That's very unfortunate. That is a major eyesore too, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to cover that up. So anyway, we got it kind of cleared off and we did sweep it, and so I am going to be working with it. So first things first, we're trying to do a little bit of cleanup. I don't want to do any painting, but we are using the pressure washer and going over all of the wood. I just wanted to show you what we accomplished day one of this little budget makeover. So I showed you where my son pressure washed the flooring, and it looks a lot better. It looks a lot cleaner. It's still not completely dry. Probably should not have put the rug down yet, but I think it'll be okay. I'll check it. But anyway, so we did that, and then we went ahead and we arranged this wicker furniture that I already had. in order to hide the ugly things that I have going on the walls. So if you remember, behind there was that piece of wood where they had it, put it where they used to have that AC type of unit. So I have these old chippy shutters. They actually came from my mom and dad's house in Savannah before they put new shutters on. Anyway, I took them and put them there to cover that up. And then I had 2 more shutters, and for right now I am using them over here to cover up our heat AC unit. I'm hoping that my husband has that cover somewhere. If not, hopefully he can get one quickly. I may use them differently, totally differently then, but for right now that is what I'm doing, just to kind of hide that ugly. So because I had that off-centered in the corner like that, and I have the couch catty-cornered, I did pull out of the barn a faux tree, so I have that kind of positioned in the corner. Obviously this cord, something's gonna have to be done about that. Like I told you, the craziness that went on at this house and the way they did things is not the way that we would have done them. However, I think for day 1 we are off to a good start, but we really haven't gotten into any fun thing yet, which is going to be the decorating. So these are the oldest. First of all, this wicker couch right here it's really, really old. This was something that I was able to receive from my husband's grandmother, and I believe she said that this maybe was her grandmother's or her mom's or something like that. But you can see that it's really old because you can see it's still got those individual springs in it. It's kind of neat. However, unfortunately, the cushions are just totally, they're falling apart. They have got springs in them too. But instead of using my budget to buy some kind of a new cushion, I'm just going to cover it up. That's what I've done in the past before. I've used a drop cloth. I'm not sure what I'm going to do this time. And I also looked at what outdoor pillows that I had in storage, and I found these are super pretty. I think I just picked them up from Walmart maybe last year or the year before. So I think this is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to use this as kind of like my theme out here with the pretty, to me it's more, a little bit more summery, but I guess it's springy too. I mean, purple, pink, blue, there's light pink in there, there's green. So I think it's going to be super pretty once it's all said and done. Let's just say that it's going to look a lot better. So that's day 1 progress. Alright, so here we are, steadily working. I have only spent $10 so far, and that is on those pillows right there. Those blue and white stripy ones. Those came from Walmart. You know, I love their $5 pillow bin. So we're working. So my son is helping me right now with a little bit of video recording. So this wreath right here is a wreath that I made last year. It was done in a peacock inspired theme, and that's kind of what I'm going with here on the little small porch that I have, because I have a lot of that type of stuff. I'm actually having to do some maintenance though on that wreath. That's why it's a kind of a mess. So anyway, steady working. I'm gonna make this video happen to join in on that collab. Guys, this is it. This was the grand finale of what I was able to accomplish in about a week's time frame, and only spending $20, like I said. So I had enough room. It's a pie-shaped porch. I had enough room to put this cute little settee out here. This is one of my beautiful April Cornell tablecloths. It's actually a little bit too big for this table, so I decided that I would just gather it, and I used some just like burlap style ribbon to tie it, and I think it actually looks really cute. And then this is one of my most favorite vintage plates. It's so beautiful, and of course it goes with the theme of purple and pink. And then I have this super beautiful thrifted pitcher and a couple glasses out here. I wanted to have some pink lemonade when I filmed this video today, but I didn't. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna put some water in it. I did make these, they were old lamp shades, and I glued the moss on them, and I used them in one of our porches at an old house, so I decided to bring them back out and kind of make almost like a faux chandelier above the little settee. This is a peacock wreath that I made, I think it was last year. So I went with the peacock theme because, like I said, I was keeping this on a budget, and I wanted to use the things that I already pretty much had. So I knew I had this wreath, so that's one of the reasons why I decided to go with the peacock theme out here. Plus, the colors are just so pretty. That blue and that purple and those pinks, they're just so spring and so summer. And then I have these super cute little metal peacocks that I purchased from Ross. I think it was like a couple years ago. So I had them and I thought it just all went so well together. And then I have had this little green grass rug, and I just thought I added that just for a little bit more color up here on, because we did pressure wash the deck, of course, but it really needs painted. But I don't want to paint it until we paint the whole entire building. So just to kind of break up all that brown, I decided to use that green grass rug. And there's the other little peacock. And then I just hung this little sign here to kind of distract you, I guess, from some of that ugly that's going on right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I did hang, I had this little rag garland, and I have had it forever, and I strung it on a light, some like white Christmas lights. Y'all, by the time I went to use it, some of the Christmas lights didn't even work anymore. So if you ever make a rag garland, don't ever use Christmas lights. Just add 2 later. But I don't know. I was like, you know what? Instead of throwing it away, I'm just gonna put it up here for just a little fun element. Yeah, so and yeah, that's pretty much it. There's of course a lot more that needs to be done on this building itself, like I said, but this definitely is an improvement over what it was. And it just shows you that you don't have to spend a lot of money. If you've got an ugly area on your property, in your house, and you don't really want to take the time, or you don't have the time or the money really to do it, if it's low on your priority list like this particular area was on mine, just get creative. Use what you have. Shop your own stuff. Make things. DIY things. You guys, it's so possible. It's just fun though. It makes you feel so much better to take such an ugly area and at least do something with it, you know? So that is all she wrote. I hope you guys have found some inspiration. Oh yeah, I wanted to also show you, there's the little faux Edison lights. These were only $10 for the strand, and I only had to use 1 strand to go across this whole entire porch. And obviously I think the reason why they were, I'm sorry if you guys hear mowing, my husband is outside mowing. The reason why they were, I think, cheaper is because when I say they're faux Edison lights, if you can see that, it's just a strand of basically Christmas lights, but they just have little plastic faux Edison looking bulbs over the Christmas light. So you can buy some of those nicer strands of Edison lights that actually have like the electrical part inside of it is like lights up, you know, like a true Edison light. Well, these were a lot cheaper, and like I said, I didn't want to spend a lot of money. This was very much a budget project. So make sure you guys check out the description box. Watch the collaboration. Please, please give support to some of these other YouTubers. It takes a lot to make videos and edit videos and put them out there and share your life with the world. Basically, it takes so much. It really does. And so I really want to be supportive of other YouTubers, especially, I just realized something, y'all. I totally have my pillows going the wrong way with these stripes. Let me fix that before someone tells me. Anyway, I really want to be supportive of other YouTubers. I want to support other YouTubers, especially moms. I want to support because, especially if there's any help that I can give to people that are just getting started out, I want to do that because it's so hard. And I know people a lot of times start YouTubing because maybe a mom is doing it that stays at home with her kids, and she's just trying to contribute to the financial end for her family, to help her family. And you know what? I want to be supportive of that. I do. And so I look forward to maybe participating or to putting more of these collaborations together to help out YouTubers to spread names out there so that they can get more viewers, so they can get more views on their videos. So anyway, I will talk to you guys in the next video. I look forward to watching everybody else's video in this spring makeover challenge, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.